Human Performance Project 21-Year-Old Female Volleyball by Sierra Arsenault. Athlete Profile. Aerobic ability and anaerobic sources are energy requirements of volleyball for which the abilities are being assessed. The biomechanical movement pattern of volleyball when it comes to serving, spiking, or bumping the ball include first step quickness, movement in all directions, level changes, deceleration, and high levels of force. In this particular case, the athlete has 8 years of experience in training. She would be considered as a competitive athlete in volleyball with a high training status. The athlete is a 21-year-old female. Her height is 5'5" and weighs 140 pounds. In volleyball, there is not many environmental factors because it is an indoor sport, but some would include outside injury or illness. Needs analysis. Maximum muscular strength. I believe maximum muscular strength test can be overall helpful to any athlete, including a volleyball athlete, and would be a vital component for your athlete's athletic performance. Since a volleyball athlete has to spike and serve overhead, having maximum muscular strength is needed. This test would be necessary for the athlete's upper body performance. Maximum muscular power. Maximum muscular power consists of tests that produce high power and are performed using fast movements. This would be vital to a volleyball athlete because in order to spike or overhead serve, volleyball athletes make a quick sudden movement while jumping high in the air. This test would be necessary for the athlete's lower body performance. Anaerobic capacity and/or aerobic capacity. I believe for a volleyball athlete, aerobic capacity is more vital than an anaerobic capacity. Aerobic activities would help a volleyball athlete stay on their toes all game, which includes them running around, performing jumps, and performing hits. Having maximum volume of oxygen that is used in an athlete's muscles is needed for all the moves of a volleyball athlete perform. In this case, this test would be necessary for both the athlete's lower and upper body performance, but mainly the lower body. Local muscular endurance. Local muscular endurance is needed for a volleyball athlete since a volleyball player performs a continuous exercise for several minutes without rest. Local muscular endurance exercises would help the athlete be prepared for this. The athlete spends a lot of time on the court, pacing around, being ready for the ball to come to them. Therefore, this test would be necessary for the athlete's lower body performance. Needs analysis continued. Agility. The agility test is a vital component for a volleyball athlete because they have to change directions very quickly. Speed. The speed test is a great component for a volleyball athlete in cases where they have to run and lunge to hit the ball. It's important they are fast in order to achieve these certain movements. Flexibility. The flexibility test is a vital component for a volleyball athlete because the athlete jumps and reaches with their arms up high in order to block a ball. Balance and stability. Balance and stability tests are not a vital component for a volleyball athlete. It is not vital because they are not performing any movements that they need to have balance for. Body composition measures. Body composition tests are needed for a volleyball athlete because they should have a certain fat composition when it comes to jumping up high in the sport, moving fast, and changing directions quickly. Identification of test. Maximum muscular strength. 1 RM bench press, upper body is being tested. Pectoralis major, anterior deltoids, and the triceps are involved. For safety, the athlete should have a spotter and keep a level body position. Maximum muscular power. Vertical jump. Lower body is being tested quads, glutes, hamstrings, and calf muscles are involved. For safety, have a technique performed beforehand. Anaerobic capacity and/or aerobic capacity. 300-yard shuttle. Lower body and mental fitness is being tested. Lactate energy system and tibialis anterior muscle involved. For safety, practice breathing exercises. Local muscular endurance. Push-up test. Upper body being tested. Anterior and medial deltoids, pectorals, and tricep muscles are involved. No safety considerations. Agility. Hexagon test. Mental body area and lower body area being tested. Leg muscles involved. No safety considerations besides breathing exercises. Speed. 4-yard sprint. Lower body being tested. Leg muscles involved. No safety considerations. Flexibility. Sit and reach test. Lower body and midsection being tested. Erector spinae, hip rotators, gastrocnemius, and hamstring muscles are involved. No safety considerations. Balance and stability. Balance air scoring system. Core or midsection body are being tested. Rectus abdominis, internal and external oblique, and transverse abdominis muscles involved. Maintain a level body position for safety. Body composition measures, skin fold measurements, the whole body, no safety considerations. These are the pretest sequence and results. The first column is all the tests being performed. The second column is the individual tests I picked out for my athlete. Third column is the medium of what people score, and then the last column is what my athlete scored. Exercise prescription. 20-year-old female athlete who participates in volleyball has her strengths and weaknesses in her pretest results. In the 1RM bench press, 300-yard shuttle, push-up test, hexagon test, T-test, and 4-yard sprint, she was placed above average, demonstrating strength in these different tests. However, in the 1RM squat, vertical jump, sit and reach test, and skin fold measurements, she was placed below average, demonstrating weakness in these different tests. In the balance air scoring system, she was placed average. Over a 6-week time period, she will be given multiple goals to improve her weakness and maintain her strength. During these weeks, she will have specific warm-ups, stretching, resistance training exercises, plyometric exercises, speed and agility exercises, and aerobic endurance training to complete. As you can see, this is the exercise prescription for week 1. It shows the exercise, activity, frequency, reps, load volume, and rest period. The goal for this week is to increase flexibility and maintain aerobic capacity. These exercises will help increase flexibility in order to perform higher on a sit and reach test. These exercises can also improve high jumps, which can help this particular athlete perform higher on a vertical jump test. Aerobic capacity will also be improved or maintained with the exercise, such as burpees. And this is the exercise prescription for week 2. The goals are the same as week 1, and this is just a continuation of last week's exercises with an increase in the number of reps. This is the exercise prescription for week 3. Week 3 goals is increase hypertrophy of lower leg muscles, maintain hypertrophy of upper body muscles. And these exercises will help increase hypertrophy of lower leg muscles as well as upper body muscles. Performing these exercises will also help the athlete improve in the 1RM squat, vertical jump test, and skin fold measurements. These exercises will also maintain the strength in 1RM bench press and push-ups. Week 4 prescription has the same goals as week 3 and the same exercise activities This is a continuation of last week, which is an increase in the load volume in reps. Week 5 goals is to increase plyometric exercises for high jump, maintain speed and agility, increase muscle strength of lower leg muscles, increase muscle strength of upper body muscles. During this week, the transition to building muscle strength in lower leg muscles and upper body muscles will take place. By increasing the load, the athlete can reach a new maximum. These exercises will also help improving jumping by performing plyometric exercises such as duck jump. And finally, for week 6, they have the same goals as week 5, and it's a continuation of last week to ensure the athlete's goals are met.